In a place as cold, desolate, and seemingly lifeless as Antarctica, the last thing anyone would expect is the fossilized remains of a gigantic sea monster that once dominated the planet's oceans. But that's exactly what scientists have uncovered. Buried beneath layers of ice and rock, hidden from human eyes for millions of years, they found a fossil that rewrites what we thought we knew about Earth's frozen continent. This isn't just any fossil. It belonged to a predator so massive, so ferocious, that it makes today's great white sharks look like goldfish in comparison. Imagine an ocean beast, armed with dagger-like teeth, powerful flippers, and a hunger for domination. And here's the kicker. It didn't just survive in some remote ocean trench. It thrived in what used to be a warm, tropical sea, right where Antarctica's glaciers now stand. Let's rewind the clock. Tens of millions of years ago, Antarctica wasn't the frozen wasteland we see today. It was lush green and surrounded by warm waters teeming with life. Picture dense forests, exotic wildlife, and vast oceans where reptiles as big as buses swam freely. In this prehistoric paradise, the newly discovered superpredator ruled without rival. This creature, believed to be a type of plesiosaur or perhaps a newly classified marine reptile, measured over 40 feet long. That's longer than a school bus. It had a set of razor-sharp teeth designed to crush bones and tear flesh, and it could move swiftly through water, striking its prey with terrifying precision. Fossilized stomach contents show it likely hunted other large marine reptiles, making it the apex predator of its ecosystem. But how did we come to find such a creature? Buried under miles of snow and ice, that's where modern science comes into play. Using cutting-edge technology like ground-penetrating radar and thermal imaging, a team of paleontologists was able to identify unusual patterns in the rock formations beneath Antarctica's ice shelf. When they began excavating, they found not just scattered bones, but an almost complete skeleton. That's incredibly rare. Usually time, weather, and natural decay scatter remains across vast areas, but here the conditions of the ice preserved this ancient predator almost perfectly, providing researchers with unprecedented insight into a world that existed long before humans ever walked the Earth. Now this discovery has massive implications. It proves that Antarctica was once a thriving, warm ecosystem, not just a frozen afterthought. It also raises important questions about climate change, continental drift, and how life adapts to radical transformations in the environment. Scientists believe that studying these fossils can help us understand how modern marine life might respond to today's rapidly warming oceans. Could we see a resurgence of new superpredators if the climate continues to shift? Or are we already witnessing the rise of species that thrive in extremes, much like their prehistoric ancestors? And then there's the mystery factor. Why was this predator so big? What evolutionary forces shaped it into such a perfect killer? Was there something unique about the Antarctic oceans of the past that allowed such creatures to grow to immense sizes? Or were they part of a broader marine ecosystem that spanned the globe, full of creatures we've yet to discover? These are questions that don't have clear answers, at least not yet. But each fossil, each new discovery brings us a step closer to unlocking the secrets buried deep beneath our planet's surface. And let's not forget the sheer power of imagination. When we think of Antarctica today, we see endless snow, brutal winds, and hostile terrain. But this discovery forces us to think differently, to imagine a time when this land was vibrant, alive, and dangerous. It reminds us that Earth is not a static place. It evolves, it changes, it surprises us. What lies beneath the ice is more than just frozen water. It's a time capsule, a hidden library of ancient stories waiting to be told. As we continue to explore the farthest corners of our planet, it becomes clear that we've only scratched the surface. Antarctica may seem like the final frontier, but what if it's just the beginning? What if there are entire fossilized ecosystems, perfectly preserved under ice, waiting to be uncovered? What if some of the most mind-blowing revelations about Earth's past are still sitting in silence, hidden from our view, waiting for someone to dig just a little deeper? So, what does this mean for the future of paleontology? It means the stakes just got higher. Every new find like this challenges our assumptions, reshapes our timelines, and forces us to rethink what we know about evolution, extinction, and survival. It inspires new questions, sparks new research, and reminds us that the Earth still has many secrets left to share. This discovery is not just a chapter in a textbook, it is the beginning of a whole new story, one that links the ancient past to the modern world in ways we are only beginning to understand. Now let's talk about the creature itself again. Some scientists speculate it may have had sonar-like capabilities to track prey, much like modern dolphins and whales. Others believe it was a cold-blooded ambush predator that lurked in deeper waters, waiting patiently before launching a lightning-fast attack. There's even debate about whether it hunted alone or in coordinated packs, like killer whales do today. Each of these theories paints a different picture of how life worked millions of years ago, and each is as fascinating as the last. And then there's the sheer terror factor. Just imagine swimming in a calm tropical sea, the sunlight shimmering above you, when suddenly a 40-foot-long predator charges from the depths, jaws wide open. That image alone is enough to send chills down your spine. And to think, this happened in the very place we now associate with penguins, icebergs, and snowstorms. It's like discovering a T-Rex in the middle of the Sahara, unexpected, baffling, and thrilling all at once. That's the power of curiosity. That's the beauty of science. It constantly challenges what we think we know, and it rewards those bold enough to ask the questions others ignore. Like, what else is buried under Antarctica? Could there be even older fossils waiting to be found? Could we one day discover the missing link between marine reptiles and modern whales? The possibilities are endless, and that's exactly why discoveries like this matter. So now we turn the question to you. What do you think about this ancient sea monster? Do you believe there are more hidden giants waiting to be uncovered beneath the ice? Could these creatures hold the key to understanding how life adapts and survives in extreme conditions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your theories. And if this story amazed you as much as it amazed us, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow science lovers, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started with exploring the unbelievable side of our universe, because if there's one thing we've learned, it's this: the more we dig, the weirder it gets. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next discovery.